Nance, Friday night I sat down and watched all 3 hours of Alexander. There is a 3-minute scene in there where Alexander goes from good to great. Look at you, you handsome.
How are you, man? You alright?
The sex scene with Rosario Dawson we have, obviously, that'll be a whole show, I'm sure, for us. You're in there, she's slapping you, you're popping her. I mean, that was very aggressive. Fun or just so awkward?
Work, man. Just seriously work. You know, work is always fun, but it certainly ain't sexy.
Oh, I beg to differ, especially when the lovely lady in question, Rosario Dawson, wore only a smattering of body paint and a single bracelet.
So, you look great naked. Do we go right there, or do you want to build up to it? It's up to you.
That's fine. Get it over with. I'm blushing already.
What an amazing scene.
But when you're working with some of the boldest people on the planet, Colin and director Oliver Stone, you just have to go for it.
You were mad.
It was great. I was so
angry.
mad.
You were tormented. You were naked. You were all that, and you unleashed on Colin Farrell. I mean, you unleashed on the guy. What happened in the shooting there? Did you...
I gave him a black eye. He was being really cocky about it. He was like, go ahead, you smack me as hard as you want. I was like, okay. And after 72 smacks, he was just like, there was just one that I just really connected with him really hard. I could feel it. And he just looked at me and he was like, that's the one that's going to give me a purple one later. And it did.
The raw energy even took director Oliver Stone by surprise.
The energy that came on the first take between those two was heat.
It was kinetic and it was raw and it was energetic.
And I think when we rolled the camera, it just got crazy. There was certainly a lot of heat that day, and anger, and it was built up. It was an amazing scene. We were all like, our jaws dropped.
People out there want to think, oh man, it must have got so hot in there. You had to step out.
It was pretty hot in there because it was a small room and there was 15 crew members. That's why it was hot, you know. Nothing for the reason you think.
Just sweaty lighting guys.
Sweaty lighting guys.
And I'll be able to look back on that when I'm 80 and just be like, it
yeah.
was hot when I was 24.
But ladies, wait, there's more.
They took shots of you as you slipping into the sheets. They took a gratuitous shot or two of the...
They did. They got through the leg.
There's a
through the leg action.
There, no? I explain further. What was intended as a harmless derriere shot of Colin the Great, due to lighting and positioning, turned out to be a bit more.